It happened for the very first time in Italian history that 22,000 people came forward voluntarily for the DNA sampling. And unfortunately or fortunately, that person whom they were looking for the murder of a 13-year-old girl, Yara, didn't show up. What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us. And today we are going to review real life, based on a real life story, the Italian crime drama Yara. It was November 26, 2010. Yara was going back to her home from a sports complex, and her home was just few minutes away, but unfortunately she didn't make it. That's a beautiful thing that the parents have done it, because then, as they knew that she is not reaching home, they try to contact the authorities as early as possible. It's these kind of situations, it's very important for the authorities as well as parents and all the relatives to contact and get the things speed up, because the further you delay, the things will be totally different, because whatever happens, if the situation prolongs, the result will be disastrous. So the burden is all on Letizia, the prosecutor, and she was surprised because this incident shocked the entire town, and thus it became more viral as the interrogation was. The burden of investigation is on a woman, Letizia, because the whole town is upset, and as the situation progressed and the news spread to different areas, it became a very big news in Italy. And for 3 months they were unable to find the traces of who is behind everything. Thus, after 3 months, on 26 February 2011, you have to watch the details in the movie. That will be very good, because at the beginning I was thinking that, oh, I have to just see what will happen in the middle, but the writer has done a tremendous job, as well as the director, because they wanted to show the efficiency of a prosecutor instead of emotions, because in these kind of dramas mostly emotions are more involved, so they just wanted to focus how this case is being solved by the women. So there was a pilot from somewhere. Suddenly he just landed at a place, and unfortunately he landed at the place where a body was decomposing, and thus he called Letizia. Right after 3 months, it happened on November 26, 2010, and the body was found on February 26, 2011. Thus, she has a challenge in front of herself also, as well as entire team, because at that time it was very hard for the. It's why we can't say that, okay, we can say that patriarchy really works. So the person in charge of that one, as a father, was telling that it very well, but the people are really expecting from me, because they wanted a man to lead this now, because 3 months is a very long time for you. Thus she started her parallel investigation to find out how she can trace that person, and that was a challenging moment, because after 3 months, where and how to start. The only thing they have it, the clothes they found it, and there was DNA. They wanted to find out that who it belonged to. Many people show up. The person whose DNA was very closely matched, he was scared, because he said, I didn't know this person, but your DNA always have roots, and thus she found out that person. It's very good also. You will really be amazed how she really because most of the time these kind of crime thrillers are very they become frozen cases, but she done her tremendous job to find out, and lot of good things that you will. And I think the only thing that you really don't need to miss is find the details and watch the details at the first hour. 1 hour 36 minutes, I think 45 minutes they wanted to set up the background and how the things are going on in their office and investigation and everything. Oh, now there is a movie, the Korean movie. Remember the protagonist in that movie was the Song Ki-hoo. His movie Memories of Murder came way more 2 decades ago. In that movie, it was also real life incident that happened, and the culprit was set free because of this DNA mistake. And by the time things came into their hand, there was a loophole, and that was being used, and then it fled. You have to watch that also and find out that how, with the technology, things became very easy to find out the traces. too much to do. You will really watch it by yourself. So this was in Italian. Let's move. Next time I'm going to watch is Spanish one. So see you tomorrow. Take care of your loved ones. Stay safe. And always be in communication with your loved ones. Bye bye.